This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for June 13, 2023. And in the news this afternoon, police seeking woman seen on CCTV with abducted 80-year-old. Tears rolled down 80-year-old Danielle Rose's face as she took her last breath early Saturday morning. The brutal nature of the little girl's murder, abducted after leaving Brighton Primary and Infant School in Portmore, St. Catherine last Thursday afternoon, her throat slashed before being thrown out of a motor vehicle on Roosevelt Avenue in St. Andrew, more than 13 miles away, triggered a national outrage. On Monday afternoon, the police confirmed that they are seeking a woman seen on closed-circuit television footage with Danielle on Roosevelt Avenue. During morning devotion at the school on Monday, head of the St. Catherine South Police Division, Senior Superintendent Christopher Phillips, shared with teachers, parents, Education Minister Favour Williams, and the students a conversation he had with Danielle's mother, Sudine Mason, early last Saturday morning, after the child succumbed to her injuries at hospital, where she had been taken by a soldier who found her on the street. When I spoke to the mother on Saturday, she said, "Yes, Mr. Phillips, Danielle died at 3 a.m. and she died with teardrops on her face," Phillips related, then issued a charge to the nation. "We must not let her teardrops be in vain. Let us work as a community, as a country, to ensure justice is served," Phillips said, adding that the police remain committed to finding the people involved in the gruesome murder. Throughout the devotion, which was also attended by Danielle's father Norval, her mother was inconsolable. She eventually fainted and was taken to a police patrol car, then transported to receive medical attention. However, just before she passed out, Mason told the journalist that she was puzzled as to who would want to kill her daughter. The same day she went missing, she said, "Mommy, when I come home, me and you are going to do my project. Me and nobody not in anything. So I don't know how and what led to this. I always watch the news and hear things like this happen to other parents, but I never expected it would happen to me. When I heard that my daughter was missing, I basically walked out of my shoes. I was hoping she would come home with one of her classmates, but then I said no, she wouldn't do that, because she never did that before. My head was all over the place. That was when I heard she was in the hospital," the grieving mother shared. Minister Williams, in her remarks, urged support for Danielle's family and the school, adding that additional safety measures will be put in place in the hope that something like this will never happen again. "We should rally around the family and the school. We have already committed to the mom that we will stand with her. We know there will be many unexpected expenses associated with this, and so we are committed to being with her through all of that," Williams said. The minister also shared an experience that she and representatives from her ministry had at the family house during a condolence visit. "As we tried to console Danielle's mom, she pointed to the cutest little dog that was laying down in the yard. She said, 'That is Danielle's dog. He has just been laying there all day.' She showed us a sardine can that was right beside the dog. She said he loved the sardines but hadn't touched it," Williams related. Meanwhile, Dr. Gail Hudson, chair of the school board, in her remarks said, "We all are mourning. As chairman of the school board, you can imagine how I feel. One of the things we wanted to do was to put ourselves on the map, but not like this. We never knew that we were going to be on the map in this manner. All of you standing here today know that, as a parent, not one of you planned to bury a child. I extend a big thank you to all the people here. We need your support and continued love. We are asking you respectfully not to make this a 9-day wonder, and that even after you will visit with us or talk with us, this pain will be with us for a long time." Portmore Mayor Leon Thomas said plans are in motion to install CCTV cameras throughout the school. "I heard the minister said they are planning to cover the front of the school with the cameras. Myself, the member of parliament, and the councillor had a discussion. We are going to cover the entire school compound. We are going to drive that process throughout the municipality. We started in some of the primary schools in Portmore. Some of them already have cameras. We are going to now look at the ones that don't have. and the minister, we are going to send the information to you so we can cover these primary schools that don't have cameras. We can't bring back her life, but we can protect the others, Thomas said. On Saturday, Prime Minister Andrew Holness described Daniel's murder as a deeply disturbing and barbaric and expressed their condolences to her family and friends. Anyone who has any information or knowledge of this incident should immediately inform the police. We cannot be silent or protect those responsible for this gruesome act. The society cannot surrender to wanton violence, and we must be unequivocal when violence is directed against our children, he said. Holness also said he had directed that all the necessary investigative resources must be mobilized to bring the perpetrator to justice. Additionally, he said he had instructed the education minister to have all schools review their safety and security policy to ensure that the policies and the procedures are being effectively practiced. At the weekend, the education ministry issued a statement saying that steps have been taken through its regional office, guidance and counseling unit, as well as the safety and the security unit to determine whether there were breaches of the ministry's established protocols regarding safety. According to the ministry, the school employs 3 regular watchmen and 2 additional workers as relief watchmen. The news was told that the police have since interrogated the watchman who was on duty at the time of the abduction. Top-level probe ordered after gunmen tried to invade Withorn police station. The police high command has ordered a top-level investigation into the attempted invasion of Withorn police station in Westmoreland by gunmen on Sunday night. The incident occurred about 11:40 p.m. It is reported that police personnel on duty were alerted by dogs barking on the station compound. They went to investigate and were confronted by 2 men armed with handguns who pointed the weapons at them. The officers engaged the men in a blazing gun battle. The men ran from the compound and escaped in a waiting black Voxy motor car. The police officers were not wounded. It is not known whether any of the gunmen were injured. The incident reportedly sparked a panic among residents of the Withorn community. Senior Superintendent Wayne Joseph, head of the Westmoreland Police, has expressed the outrage at the invasion of the station.
The division is currently on heightened alert. We have since beefed up the security at the Withorn police station and the other stations within the parish, especially those that house prisoners. This really brings into the discussion the need for a permit offense around the Withorn station. We have been in dialogue with the relevant authority, so I know it's a work in progress. But I think this incident now shows the urgency at which we need to, have this permit offense built.
SSP Joseph said the Westmoreland Police Division has heightened the security at police stations across the parish, especially those that house detainees. He said a manhunt has been launched for the gunmen. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.